Hey, what up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and fam member, Brainly here. You know what time it is. It's 9:01, and you just watched the episode. Ooh, y'all, there was a lot to this conversation, so let's get right into it. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into it. So Stormi's going over to Keke and Armin's and the family's new home. And so when Stormi walks in, she is in the middle of seeing Keke cleaning. And Keke was not supposed to be cleaning like that. Armin was supposed to be getting some different clothes, but because she because she didn't get those clothes, she is cleaning the way she is. So Keke's oldest son is being talked about again about how they had to move for him in order for him to elevate his football chances. You know what I mean? To go to college and potentially, hopefully, get into the NFL. So the barbecue is talked about, and Keke says that she is so sorry for putting Stormi in the middle of it. And so, because that was a knees weak, arms heavy like spaghetti situation. Hashtag, oh, there goes gravity. Right? So, with that being said, Stormi, felt like, so sorry, y'all. So Keke felt invisible, right? Because remember when Keke and Armin came up, that Tisha said hey to Armin, but excused herself away from Keke and didn't say hi. Which, I mean, honestly, like, really, are you that petty not to say hi to somebody? Like, there's people that I can't stand, but that doesn't mean I won't say hello to them. Like, come on now. And plus, it was a damn cookout. Like, come on. So anyway, Keke feels that this was planned by Tisha and her wife, and that Marceau is a Madam Marceau. So, oh, hang on now. Hang on, sorry, y'all. Come here. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to. Okay, there we go. Okay. Got a lot going on around me, y'all. But yeah. So Marceau, according to Keke, is a madam, and so Keke said that that she could see Marceau with Tisha, her animated self, planning not to talk to Keke. And so, people have scolded Keke for trying to keep a relationship with Tisha from the time that Keke and Tisha were 13 years old. And not only did Keke feel like she was invisible, but Stormi felt like Keke was invisible as well. And they even reenacted how, Tisha ignored Keke. So, Keke says that, Tisha and Marceau can kick rocks. I totally agree with you. It's better to not have them in your life, because at the end of the day, you have more peace. And some people are about construction, some people are about destruction. And we clearly see that Scott Reality or Realty can't complete any project, so they can't even be about construction because their minds are not about construction to complete anything or care about anything. So, Keke says that, there is love there, but Keke wishes that she did not have love for Tisha. And then Stormi talks about, there was more conversation that, Marceau was implying that Keke was on drugs in the present, and that her actions was because of the drugs. And Keke, in her confessional, said Tisha is looking stupid by sticking beside him, avoiding saying how he cheated, that you should have known with the booty pic. You should have known when he went to Africa. Like, you are just looking more and more delusional. In the words of Nene Leakes, this girl is delusional. So, Keke is now prepared to not receive love from Tisha and Marceau. She wasn't prepared at the cookout because she thought, okay, at least, we're out here having a good time. At least you will say hi to me. You may not talk to me for the rest of the night, but at least say hi, acknowledge that I'm here. And there's a difference between being acknowledged to be recognized and being acknowledged because guess what? That's your family. So, with that being said, Keke wanted to get at Tiffany for real, for real. Stormi said that Tiffany came super late, and Keke is tired of Tiffany having Keke's name in her mouth. And so the Carlos King interview is brought up, and Stormi asked, Keke, what did you think of it? And Keke said it was comical. And Stormi didn't expect Tiffany to say that she was better than Keke, and shot Stormi. And so then Keke, asked, hey, did you see any products over to Tiffany? And so Keke said that Tiffany was talking about her rap products, or her ish products, or was talking ish about her products rather. And, Tiffany talked about Keke's move to Melody, saying, how are you going to be able to go to that school when you guys don't even live in that school zone? And so Stormi is trying to stay neutral, but Tiffany is making it hard according to Stormi. So Keke believes that Tiffany is jealous of Stormi, and so Stormi is going to wait and see if Tiffany will say it to her face. If Tiffany says it, she says it, but if she doesn't care because Tiffany can't stop anything that Stormi got going on. And Tiffany says that she doesn't care about Keke, but is going around town talking about her from Keke's point of view. And so, Keke's just fed up, but that energy that Tiffany is giving is inspiring. It empowers Keke rather. And this is what I have to say about it. At the end of the day, for Tiffany to go around and talk about somebody else's business, she doesn't have enough time to know her own business. I'm going to say that one more time for the one more time. For her to be talking about somebody else's business means she don't have no time for her own business. Just real talk. And y'all, I just got a feeling that Big Lou and Tiffany are going to have a conversation. And, they already had the conversation about quality time. I think that, and to me, it seems that Big Lou is not really about the show. Like, he's on the show, but I feel like he can have the show or doesn't have to have the show. I feel like him and Courtney are those real dudes. I guess what? This show don't have to make them who they are. You know what I mean? They're not Martell, Narso, and Self Reese, Maurice and Marceau. They're not these guys that they didn't have nothing before, so they have to give everything they have to this platform in order for them to be somebody. And I truly do think, like I said before, if you don't want to be on the show, just leave the show. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if you don't have it all together in terms of, multiple streams of income. And I think everybody, struggles with trying to find, what works. But is this world that you're in too heavy for you to be a part of? I'm going to say again, is this world too heavy for you to be a part of? Because at the end of the day, this comes with the territory. If you are a public figure, you're going to be subject to criticism. And like I said, at the end of the day, Tiffany, you do have a lot of time to run your mouth, but when you get called out, it's like, oh, me, I've done nothing wrong. Like, even at your baby reveal. Guys, what are we talking about? You know what they're talking about. like, come on, you can't be that detached to not know what's going on. Like, I just don't get it. And I'm still, and the biggest thing with Tiffany is, it's like, she doesn't seem to recognize that she has resources to make it, but she's not utilizing them. Like when she said, to Big Lou about, do you want Ace to have a connection, to not have a connection like you didn't have a connection with your dad? Like, that was just below the belt. That's your husband. Like, you can't ask for him to provide, and then he goes to provide, and then you complain about how he's providing. Like, that makes no sense to me. Because if he wasn't working, you would be complaining. He is working, you're complaining. So, like, what are you happy about? That would be my question. Tiffany, can you name 3 things that you're actually happy about? Wherever get the answer to that, hashtag the world may never know, just like a Tootsie Pop. Anyway, that is the end of this video. This has been another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, yeah, 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 bye, yeah, 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 bye, everybody.